Okay, welcome everybody. I hope you had a great time in Munich so far and you enjoyed CoRL. So on this last day, we have a workshop on mastering robot manipulation in a world of abundant data. My name is Angela Schöllig, but I have been organizing this with a fantastic team of people. And maybe those who are here from the organizers can stand up briefly. So also if you are a poster presenter or a speaker later, you know whom to talk to. So Siki Su, Martin Schuck, and Ralph Römer from my team. But then we also had Animesh Garg and Karime Pereira and Oya Mees helping to organize the workshop. And you will see them around. So the motivation is we want to evolve robotics from static environments where they do simple tasks to tasks in our homes, hospitals, on our roads. So in dynamic, unstructured environment where the environments are not built for the robot. And we all know that machine learning will play a major role to get there. And we have seen a lot of evidence during this conference. And so that was part of the motivation to organize the workshop. And one trend I think we see is that we go from relatively little robot-specific data to large-scale internet data and see how the data the large-scale internet data can really help us in robotics and how, right? And it's still important, I think, to emphasize that these two sources of data are very complementary. We do not generally find robot data on the internet. And we, in the type of and quality of information that is on the internet, any human written text, videos, and images is not what we usually have when we talk about robot specific data. And so here in this workshop, we have two themes. One is what algorithms can we use and develop, and what is the state of the art for versatile and reliable manipulation algorithms? And the second theme is how do we collect data and what type of sensor modalities to use for general purpose skill acquisition. So one theme is around algorithms, one is about data in the broadest sense. And so in my group, we have also worked, I guess, at this intersection using little robot data to improve performance on real robots in a safe manner. And more recently have looked at how we can embed large internet scale data. And to give you some ideas, we can use crowd navigation data to enable robots to better navigate in crowds, for example, learning diffusion models. For crowd navigation, we can use the semantic information of the environment and semantic models to enable robots to do mapping in semi-static environments where things can move over long horizons, such as this room where tomorrow all the chairs are gone and a different event is happening and the robots should still recognize the room again. And we have also used large language models to do creative tasks such as designing choreographies for robots. And so if you want to learn a bit more, don't hesitate. So we have one survey paper on safe learning. And here you also see a little kind of demo where we now do manipulation for Lego building tasks. And as a benchmark and as a use case to show where we are in terms of robot manipulation. Just advertising for 1 minute, our lab, if you are interested in collaborations, PhD internships or postdocs in this area, you can always approach me today. And with that, I switch back to the workshop. So today we have an amazing list of speakers. We are really happy also about the distribution between academia and industry. So we have different people from industry, from like Google DeepMind and BMW to Anybotics. So I think it's a really great mix, and hopefully we see different perspectives on the problem. And the workshop schedule is, we have a quick opening remarks, then we have a set of invited talks. During the coffee break at 10:30, there will be posters on the second floor, right? So the posters of this workshop are on the second floor. And we have some more, one more invited talk, and then a panel discussion that summarizes the morning. And the morning is dedicated to theme A, which is on the algorithmic side mostly. But you will see a mix, of course, because we are talking about learning algorithms. And then in the afternoon, we have another set of invited talks, but we start with the spotlight talks of all the submissions to the conference, to this workshop. And yeah, at the end, we have another panel session with the speakers of the afternoon. There is a lunch break, and if you haven't read the program, during the lunch break, there will be lunch served, and in the plenary room here in this building, there's an industry panel, which I think for everyone. So I think which is also quite interesting to attend. If people stay longer and are not leaving tonight, we are happy to guide you to a nice place to have dinner and do a bit of a post-workshop social. But maybe we need a rough idea who is still around in the evening and would be interested, such that we can kind of recommend a venue. So maybe just a quick hands, who is interested tonight to still go and have dinner before leaving Munich? So 2, 4. I'm just getting roughly 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so maybe 10-ish. Yeah, 10. Okay, great. Okay, we'll share some more details towards the end of the workshop. Great. So then the papers are all available. The ones submitted to this workshop, you can use the QR link. And the poster sessions are during the coffee breaks, and the spotlight talks for the submissions to the workshops are at the beginning of the afternoon session. Okay, great. Then final note, especially also for those who are joining us online, because we are streaming this event live on YouTube. There's a Slido where you can ask questions. So we will monitor the questions. I guess here in the room, you can ask them yourself, hopefully. And the idea of a workshop is that there's interaction, but especially for those people who are online. Okay, great. Then we can switch to the first invited talk. I'm not sure, are we doing okay in time? Yeah. Yeah, okay, great. So Sergey Levin probably doesn't need an introduction. He's a professor at UC Berkeley, did his undergrad, graduate studies, and PhD at Stanford, and is well known for his work on deep reinforcement learning, end-to-end learning. Also has published various data sets for robotics learning. So I'm really looking forward to hearing a bit more what he is up to right now. Thanks.